Good morning, people. It's your man Joshua Pondexter, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Um, this topic was inspired by me talking to a friend of mine yesterday, and someone that has been in the profession for 20 plus years, highly compensated, and when they look back over their working life and time, and they want to know why they're broke, why or they don't have any time, any freedom. Thinking, wow, what did I do wrong? Well, nah, you didn't do anything wrong per se, right? But let's just jump right into it, right? Because this person highly compensated, and end up after 20 years with very little, right? Let's see if I can get this in here. We call this struggle streaming. Stay with me. This is what robbing you of your wealth and of your time. Taxes. An overview of federal income taxes. Income in America is taxed by the federal government. Okay. Most state governments and many local governments taxing our income. The federal income tax system is progressive. Progressive. So a lot of times we think about progressive, we think about new and hip and exciting, but not when it comes to income taxes. So the rate of taxation increase as income increase. Marginal tax rates range from 10 to 37%, right? So, man, come on now. That's a lot of taxation on your income. And the more income you make, the more taxes that's being applied, right? So let's look at someone that live in Chicago. They live in Chicago. They are single. They make $200,000 a year. Excellent money. It's not everybody's situation, but some of y'all out there flat out balling, flat out got wonderful salaries, flat out have great businesses that you are making income. You're single, right? So now, if you look at the federal income tax bracket, 32%. Effective tax rate, and we'll talk about that, but let's look at that's 40 grand. $40,088 of tax exposure for the federal government for that type of income. And then FICA, what was that guy? Well, we know that's Social Security and Medicare, the old folks system, social network or the social security network, when you get Social Security and Medicare when you get 65, right? So you got a little chunk coming out for that. FICA, that's $12,000. Then your state, because you're in Illinois, every state doesn't have taxation, right? So state of Illinois, 4.95%. That's another $9,780, right? So your total income taxes, look at your effective tax rate of 30.94%, $61,882. So when we're talking about a highly compensated individual making $200,000 a year, $61,882 is exposed to taxation. My goodness, no wonder, right? But that's just income taxes. So there's some other taxes to consider. Let's get those. If I can get those in. So into the picture. Now I want to just touch on this right quick. This is the way the screen show here. Got to go back and forth, right? So now we look at that $61,882. That makes your income after taxes $138,118. You're like, wow, I thought I was making $200,000 a year, right? Your take home, that's your take home pay. That's even before retirement contribution, 138, 188, right? Let's keep looking at this profile of this person. Okay. And I'm going to skip down here to your total estimated tax burden. It's a real challenge to make money in America. Well, that's the easy thing to do in America, make money. It's keeping money. So now let's look at this person. Income taxes, sales taxes. We got another almost 4,472,000 in sales taxes. Fuel tax, it's a lot higher. Property tax, a lot higher in Illinois, 5,000. But so total estimated tax burden, $71,845. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And you want to know why you're broke. You want to know why you don't have any freedom. This is what your government is doing to you. Is there a solution for this? You go, well, I'm a W-2 tax worker. I got a W-2 job, or I have a business. And so if you don't have, and I keep nailing this home, if you don't have an effective tax strategy to lower and permanently reduce your tax liability, it's going to take you decades to get wealthy, right? So now, say if this client came to me, they had an income tax burden of $61,822, and I was like, no big deal. I'm the magician. I can give you a tax strategy that's moral, legal, and ethical that can save you $40,000 a year. Joshua, are you serious? Yes, I am very serious. I can save you $40,000 a year consistently, right? And so now, well, Joshua, what I'm going to do with that money? I'll show you a little compound interest calculator here for you. Okay, this is what we call struggle streaming, going between all these screens. All right. So I got a compound interest calculator. The first year, $40,000 we saved. All right. And the next year, 40,000. We're going to start contributing that, and we're going to do this annually. And let's do this for 20 years. $840,000. Let's see if we could get this up here for you so you can see. So now you had $200,000 worth of income. You came to JoshuaPondexter.com, got you a tax consultation. We gave you a tax strategy, and we start saving you $40,000 every year. And you would do that for 20 years. Do you not see that that's where your wealth is going? $840,000 in just 20 years, just with tax savings, right? So that is an extremely high income earner, right? And so don't want to call any of my clients' name, but hey, listen, this particular client was a travel nurse, right? $100 an hour, right? So now that's a lot of money. And what, you're going to stick your head in the sand and keep paying all those taxes year after year after year? Oh, that's an individual, right? So now let's bring it something more in perspective, right? We're going to have two people get together who make $70,000 a year. That's 140 family income. All right, let's just do some math on that. And I will show you $140,000. They're still in Illinois. I can do this for whatever state you live in. They still in Illinois. And so in this high tax, some of y'all live in California. Some of y'all live in New York. Some of you are blessed to live in Texas and Florida and other places that don't have a state income taxes. So that could save you 5%. But we're talking about where I live. All right, we could do this example for any place that you live. All right. So now we have this husband and wife. They make $140,000 a year. Two people, 70 grand a piece, middle workers out there grinding. You know, they got 2-3 kids. So, you know, right. So $35,000 is their federal tax bracket. So now that's federal, because we have federal 24%. That's 24,000. FICA, we're getting 10,710,000. State, $6,810. So if you're in another state, you don't have that state income, you know that you'll save about $7 grand. But in the great state of Illinois, that family, their total tax income burden is $41,884. How are these people going to live? How are they going to save for retirement? How are they going to plan for their children's future? It's darn near impossible. Let's look a little further. Okay, let's go down here. Struggle streaming. Their total estimated tax burden, $50,517. Right? That's $41,848,000 in income taxes. That's both federal and state. In the state of Illinois, they got a sales tax of $31,708, $3,178. Little fuel tax, property tax. Total burden, $51,000. So they come to your man, Joshua Pondexter. What can I do? How can you help me, sir? Yes, I can help you. Been helping people with this particular issue right here for over 20 years. And I can give you a tax strategy, legal, moral, and ethical, that can reduce your tax liability 50 to 70%, right? So I'm going to save this couple right here conservatively $30,000 every year for them to put back on their kitchen table. All right. So what are you going to do with that money, Joshua? All right. Here's what you're going to do with it. I'll just show you. All right. My little calculations here. They're a young couple, right? So what are they going to do with this money? Well, we're going to save. We're going to invest it. All right. All right. So now, share my screen. So now this couple, we got them on a trajectory just by their tax savings becoming a cash flow millionaire. $30,000 the first year, $30,000 annually saving for the next 30 years, right? Right? I don't think I did that right. Hold on. I gotta add some. That is not right. Estimated rate of return. I gotta add some compound interest here. 10% annually. All right. Now let's make this look more more impressive. Right. So sorry. And then I'm going to go back and redo that example of that young lady because we didn't do it right because we didn't add the compound interest. Big mistake on the first illustration. Ta-da! There we go. $5,458,000. That's the magic of compound interest in time. I think everybody like Einstein. He said the most powerful force in the universe was compound interest. It might be the second one. God is the most powerful, right? So we'll just let that lay there. Let you look at that. That's $5 million. So you saving this type of money every year for 30 years. And trust me, if you go to these Wall Street crooks, you will not have 5 million. You will probably have 1.5 million because they're going to steal the rest. So Joshua, where can I go put my money where they won't steal it? Right? Yeah. Indexing. S&P 500 index in 100 years have given 10% return. The fees are as low as 0.5%, so you're not getting robbed. Indexing, right? Use yourself an index fund. So let's do that. Let's do this again because I robbed the young lady who we saved her because she was balling out of control. We saved her 40,000. And we did it in 20 years. Okay, let me get back over here. Hang with me, people. This is worth the math because the math be mathing. Math does not lie. So now, here we go. $40,000 a year. You are highly compensated travel nurse making $100 plus an hour. You make $200,000 a year. Get your tax savings, save you $40,000 a year, and do that consistently every year for the next 20 years. 10% interest. $2.5 million. Compound interest, people, the most powerful force, Einstein said, in the universe. I don't agree with that. I think it's the most second powerful force, right? This is the math. This is how wealth is created, people, right? So you said, well, Joshua, I'm working my job. What am I going to do? Well, I'm glad you asked me. This is simple, and I'm going through this quite quickly because if you want some details, contact me at joshuapondexter.com for your personal situation. What am I doing? Well, the internet, social media has made that question easy to answer. You're a content creator, right? You're blogging. You're a blogger. You're always on your vacations. You're always at the restaurants. You're always shopping. You're a fashionista. Can you not see where people on the internet who are showing off their fashions and showing off their food in the restaurant, doing reviews of restaurants? You're a content creator. It is that simple, right? And when you create content in America and you create it while you're traveling, if you travel to Miami and you go down there to create content, your flight, your hotel room, your food, your entertainment, 100% write off, right? So we say, hey, I want to go down to, you like Mexico, right? I want to go down to whatever, Plata, right? I want to go down there and I'm going to create content because I'm down there because I see you on the internet taking pictures, and videos. You might as well create content for your social media platforms, right? The government give you 50% tax deduction on international travel for your business. Come on, people. That's just one idea. That's a free gift to you, right? I see you on the internet anyway. You're posting pictures. You're showing your food. You're having motivational conversation with people every morning. You're a pastor. You're what? I don't know what you're doing, but I see you on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. I see you on all these platforms creating content. All you have to do is formalize that into a business. Point blank, period. And all of this money that you are letting escape you, you can redirect back into your own pocket, right? So most people are not going to have that type of income to save on an annual basis, right? Let's give you something realistic then. All right. This is something more realistic for the majority of us, the way that we earn, right? Let me just show you this right quick. Okay, so here you are. You're able to save $5,000. This is your tax money, $5,000 a year, right? And instead of spending it, you invest it in what? A Roth IRA, right? Or you set up your content business and you get your solo 401k, a Roth 401k, $5,000. It's tax savings a year, and you save that for every year. After 30 years, just that pot of money there is $909,717. It works. The math works. But Joshua, where am I put my money and get 10%? Telling you again, S&P 500 index fund. I'm bullish on Vanguard because they're not ripping the people off, right? They're only charging 0.5% fees. You can actually become a first generational millionaire. And brothers and sisters, you that are high income earners, I tell my clients this all the time, you high income earners, especially you are in a position to become wealthy, a first generational millionaire, right? But you're spending too much time traveling, shopping, eating, whatever you're doing, right? So now how to bring those activities into a business model. Man, social media has given that to us like candy. Content creator is a business because they want you to drive traffic to them and they do revenue sharing. YouTube, 56 million channels. They got room for more. And the billions of dollars of revenue that they generate, they share with their content creators, right? Come on now. That's it. That's it, people. And so this is taxes is stealing your wealth and your time. They're robbing you, right? And so and I can harp this until I'm gonna harp on this until you get it. You need a tax strategy. You need something that's legal, moral, and ethical. And in this day and age, content creators have made it easy. Everybody got social media. It's all click, video, dropping your motivational gem today where you traveling the world or you traveling the country, you visiting that restaurant, this restaurant, you know, it is that simple, but there are some structures you have to put in place. You got to you have to have formal procedures to get this done. You know, just can't say, okay, I'm gonna be a content creator and I'm just gonna start. No. There's procedures to it. There's structures to it. The IRS is not going to give you all of these subsidies because of that, right? Because you want to eat, drink, and be merry, right? No. You are trying to create a channel where you get people to come to and you can start to make some money, right? Boom. That's the goal. That's the business. The objective is to make money. All right, people. I don't want to go on too long here. That's all I got for you. I'm telling you, your taxes are being are robbing you of your wealth and your time. And I think my friend who I was talking to yesterday, who kind of brought this ideal to my head, that oh wow, $200,000 a year. This is not just doctors in the medical profession making that money. The travel nurses are making that money. There's other people, firefighters and 911 operators who stand on those phones forever. You know, come on. Call your boy. Contact your boy, JoshuaPondexter.com. We're here to help. And always, peace, love, and soul. Bye for now.